Hey everybody, it's 2022. How exciting! It's a new year, and every time it's a new year, I'm sure as most of you do, I like to reflect on last year and then make some new goals for the upcoming year. So that's what I'll be doing in this video, my first video for 2022.
My name is Angela and I'm a visually impaired designer.
For those of you who are newer to my channel, my name's Angela and I am a designer. I work as a graphic designer and specialize in accessibility. And on my channel, I like to raise awareness about accessibility and how we can make designs work for a wider range of people, make it inclusive of all people, and just various ways that we can implement that in our actual designs. So for me, I feel like this last year was really me trying to adjust to my new normal life, meaning a couple years ago in 2019, I graduated from grad school, and then the year after that, 2020, was really transitioning and finding ways to get used to not being in school anymore. I've done 9 years of college, and before that I was in high school and, all of my years of schooling as a child. So I've pretty much been in school my whole life until up to the middle of 2019. And so in 2020 and the end of 2019, it was really focused on trying to figure out what it's like to live without being in school and figuring out a new normal. And as we all know, 2020 was a little bit of a weird year. And so this year, 2021, was really me trying to figure out finally what it's like to not be in school. It was really a year to focus on what I wanted as an adult and what I wanted to be doing in my career and all of that kind of jazz. With that being said, I feel like I really made a lot of progress with 4 goals that I had made for the year 2021. So let's go over these. First of all, I got my own place. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to accomplish this so early on. I thought it might take another year or two, but I made it work. I found a place that would work for me and that was in my budget, and I was able to transition into living by myself for the first time. And living on my own has really made a big difference in my day-to-day life, how I do things, and it's definitely made it so that I've learned a lot of new things, had a lot of different new experiences, learned things about myself that I wasn't aware of before, where when I was living with other people. And it's just been an overall great experience. I'm excited to continue to live by myself and to have that experience as I move forward in my life. I definitely don't see the place where I'm living now as my long-term place to stay. However, I want to stay here for another year or two to help me financially get ahead so that I can get my own place, buy a home or an apartment or something like that, and then have it be all my own and I can do whatever I want with it. The second huge thing that happened to me in 2021 was I got a new job. And if you didn't see my video recently about me getting a new job, go ahead and watch that video. It'll explain what I do in my new job. I didn't think this was going to happen because it happened in December, and I was like, hey, well, beginning of 2022, here we go. Let's get a new job. Let's buck down and do this. But it ended up working out in 2021, which is super great because I really was looking forward to that in the year 2021. And I checked that off, and I've been doing my new job for a couple of weeks. We'll continue to do that. And then if you want to hear any updates on my new job, let me know in the comments below and I will answer your questions. I'm really excited about the job so far, and I can't wait to spend this whole year in my new position and really growing and learning so many different things and being able to help out with making things accessible when it comes to the designs that I'm creating. And I just couldn't be more excited about my new job. The third thing I was able to do in 2021 was really build up my portfolio. This kind of went hand in hand with getting a new job. As a designer, it's really important to keep your portfolio updated so that it's current, and anytime you're going to do a new job or work with someone, you can show them your current portfolio, and then that way you don't have to be rushing and trying to get things all updated when you're finally deciding to apply for a job or whatever reason you want to present your portfolio. And so since I wanted a new job and it was such a huge focus. I really wanted to make sure that my portfolio was robust. I wanted to kick out as many student projects as I could and get more professional portfolio pieces in there. I also had a goal of working on some of my school projects and making them look more professional and just making them better and making them accessible, because there are projects that I made before I was fully aware of how things should look or function to make them accessible. And so that's something that I'll continue to work on in 2022. There are a couple of projects that I still need to do some more changes to make them fully updated, but I am very proud of the progress I've made on my portfolio in the year of 2021. The fourth goal that I had for 2021 was to really grow my YouTube channel, my website, and my social media. And I really was able to meet all of my goals for this for the most part. Obviously, you can always do more. And so I was really able to meet all my goals when it comes to YouTube, and I was able to get monetized. I was able to reach more than 2,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel below and turn on the notification bell. It really helps me out, and it makes it so that I know that there are people out there who want to continue to see my content. 2021 was really a year of growth for me. I had a lot of things happen personally that I won't be covering in this video. However, I made a lot of changes and a lot of improvements in my life. I failed at a lot of things. I succeeded at a lot of things. I will continue to fail at a lot of things and succeed in the year 2022. But I think it's helpful to set goals and to evaluate so that in the future you can kind of see where you're at. With that being said, I personally don't do great at setting goals and then I don't follow through with them. So something that I found more helpful for me personally is to set one word that I want to be the theme of my year. Now, I've heard of people doing this, and it's just been something I've done for the last 5-ish years. And I think that as I go through projects or just through life, I try to remind myself of the word that I picked for the year to make that as my goal instead of like specific, very specific goals. And with that being said, I still am going to set some specific goals, but they're more overarching general goals to kind of work on and make progress on and hopefully reach. But my ultimate goal is to reach or aim for improving in that one area of the one word I picked. So this year, 2022, the word that I picked was balance. So I really want to find balance in all things that I do this year. I tend to overdo things. I need to simplify and find balance in figuring out what matters most to me in my life, figuring out how I'm going to balance things with a full-time job now, transitioning from a part-time job, and being able to make sure that my work-life balance is there. I want to make sure that I'm being self-reliant and eating out less, finding ways to make more food on my own, make sure I'm getting my exercise in, all the normal typical goals that someone would have. I feel like they all really play into the balance of my life and feeling like I have time to work and I also have time to play, I have time to relax, I have time to make sure that I'm taking care of my health and that I just don't get burnt out. So with that being said, some of my main goals for 2022 is 1, my financial goals are really focused on, now that I have a full-time job, paying off as much student loans as I can. I want to get my student loans paid off for. Graduate school is very expensive. I feel very burdened down by my student loans. I'm very grateful for the fact that there was a forbearance period to help with interest. But now I am ready to crack down. I am ready to pay as much student loans as fast as I can, and I am here for it. Hand in hand with increasing my income with a full-time job, I'm also really focused on finding ways to decrease how much I'm spending and really just bucking down on like eating out and things that aren't necessary, and so that I can use that money towards my student loans and pay off that much more money this year. You guys, I hope that this works out. I really want to get as much paid off as I can. All right, my next big goal for 2022 is to work on and to hopefully earn my CPACC, which is a certification through the IAPP, which is an International Accessibility Program, and the certification stands for Certified Professional in Accessibility Core Competencies. So this is a big certification that you can receive to show that you know stuff about accessibility. I'll be doing a whole video about this certification and why I want to earn it and everything in my next video, so subscribe if you want to hear more about that. I will be covering some topics that I will be learning about and studying with you on this channel, so that's something to look forward to. But this certification is really something I want to earn because it will help me be able to say, look, I have this certification, I know about accessibility. Right now it's more of just me saying, oh, I'm self-taught, these are things that I've learned on my own. However, having this certification is going to be a big step in my career. So I'm super excited to learn about all the things about accessibility, how I can improve them. And it talks about legal stuff, it talks about the laws, it talks about different things that I don't specifically know everything about. And so I'm just excited to make my knowledge more robust and to learn more. And this covers all disabilities. It's not just about visual impairment. So I'm also excited to kind of make my knowledge more well-rounded, so it's not just focused on visual impairment. My next big goal for 2022 is to grow my YouTube channel, my website, and all my social media. Like I was saying, I really just want to help other designers out there to know about accessibility and how we can be inclusive of excluded groups of people. I really want to give tools to you as my audience that I can help you do things that will make your lives better when you're designing, and also just help me learn things and to share those things with you as I'm learning them. Right now, I don't really post a ton on my Instagram, and so a goal of mine is to take more time to actually post on my Instagram more. I want to be more personal, have one-on-one conversations, and be able to share things with you on Instagram that I can't necessarily do on YouTube. So if you want to follow my Instagram, it's the VI Designer, and then you can be updated there, and I will do my best to be on Instagram more. As I was saying earlier, I really want to focus on improving my portfolio, adding to my portfolio, making it obvious that I'm focused on accessibility, redesign some projects, and make them accessible. I'm super excited about some projects that I have going on, and I just am super excited to see which projects that will pan out and how it will work out. So stay tuned, because guess what? This channel is going to be where I share everything, and I'm just excited. A goal of mine is to participate in workshops and help teach about accessibility to other designers and other people. One of my long-term goals would be to run workshops and to teach about accessibility, use my persona cards that I have created to help other designers. I don't see that being a goal of this year. Maybe in 2023 that can be a big goal of mine. But this year I want to get my feet wet, participate in other workshops that people are running, and maybe be like a guest or something like that in a workshop, but maybe just not quite run one yet. I also, just as a last goal of mine, I want to take some time each day or weekly to really focus on some skills that I want to build. I want to continue to learn more Spanish. I want to practice more on keeping my Braille up. Now that I got a Perkins Brailler this year, I can continue to practice with my Braille and making sure that I can get that skill up to where it should be. And I also want to focus on learning some new design skills. All right, well, that's all my goals for this year and my recap for last year. I hope you enjoyed this video. What goals do you have, and what did you achieve last year? Comment below and share with me what your approach is for 2022. What are you hoping to accomplish? And we can boost each other up and help each other out and try to meet our goals together. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and that lets me know that you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this. I hope that you all have a fantastic week, a fantastic year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!